Emmaus Days is a place where men go because they want to know what God's will is. Every single man on Emmaus Days is trying to discover God's will. None of them knows it perfectly.
We try to create an environment in which the individual can enter into a deeper faith, can really grow to trust our Lord, to enter into a loving relationship with our Lord. So that means having times of fraternity, having times of intellectual formation, and also having times of prayer. But when we're with God and we're entering into that conversation with Him, that's the opportunity where we can reveal ourselves most freely, most completely. And in those moments, we shouldn't feel pressure, we should feel relief. We should feel the peace that comes from being in a relationship with God and really diving in to do His will.
This weekend, there's a lot of prayer, there's a lot of opportunity to pray in front of the Blessed Sacrament, which brings a tremendous amount of peace, something that I forgot the past couple of years. But also to discuss the joys of prayer with men around here who are like-minded, similar in age. And so to grow closer to peers from around the United States, that is definitely something that surprised me this weekend.
It's easy to love God and be so in tune with Him when you're at a retreat, but when you get to the real world and you have, temptations and struggles and you just got to live in society, it's a lot harder. And those people that I meet here hold me accountable. When I reconnect with myself and really figure out my goals, they remember them and they come back to me and they remind me of them when I'm in the world.
I mean, we're all trying to grow together, all trying to figure out what God's plan that will make us the happiest and most fulfilled is going to be, and that's going to lead us to different places, and everyone is very open to that idea, which is cool. We're just open to that idea of the priesthood.
You know God's calling you something, but you don't always know what it is. And when you're discerning with other young men, and other young men are surrounding you, praying with you, building you up, and they're going through the same exact struggle as you are, it's reassuring to know that you're not in it alone, and God has a plan for each of us. And when you're discerning with other young men, you can really build each other up and help figure that out with each other.
I'd recommend it to anybody. It's a different pace than a lot of other retreats. It's a lot more contemplative, but for someone who's still looking to develop in that area, I think everyone can kind of use a retreat.
If you desire to be holy, come on this retreat and figure out what it is that God has made you for, because He's got a purpose for your life. He knows what it is that He has made you for, and it's your job to simply ask the question. And so I would really invite you to make that commitment, to take that leap and just come on the weekend and see how it goes.